Hello there, everyone. My name is Zaiah and I am your official commentator here for ZCW, and welcome to the new season of ZCW here on YouTube. We're going to start off this show with the man who made his presence known at our last pay-per-view. This day we fight when he attacked the ZCW World Champion, Seth Rollins, the Cleaner, Kenny Omega. Omega made his return to ZCW in a big way when he gave our World Champion a one-winged angel to close off our show. And now people are wondering, what is Kenny Omega's intention while he is back here in ZCW? Well, here comes the man that Kenny Omega was referring to just a few seconds ago, the ZCW World Champion, Seth Rollins. He makes his way down to the ring right now, and he's got a microphone, but if you just look at Seth right now, it doesn't look like he's in the mood for talking. It looks like he's in the right mood to fight here tonight. Seth, like Kenny said, beat Mil Muertes in the middle of that ring for that ZCW World Championship at This Day We Fight. And that was a pretty big moment, defeating a man who I believe had never been pinned at this point here in ZCW. But Seth was able to get it done. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. GM Mac Waters making it pretty clear tonight we're going to have a #1 contenders match to decide who will face Seth Rollins for the ZCW World title at our next pay-per-view turmoil. Will it be Kenny Omega, or will it be the man of 1,000 deaths, Mil Muertes? All that to come later tonight, but right now we're going to take you back to this day we fight, where it was a tag match between Luka Khan, the Oppression, against Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. And it looked like at a point Luka Khan and the Oppression had the match won, but then out of nowhere, Finn Balor coming back like a house of fire, delivered the coup de grace to Luka Khan and was able to put away Luka Khan. So tonight, the Oppression has asked for a bit of a rematch, but against Sami Zayn. The Oppression making his way down to the ring. Both him and Luka Khan were humiliated at this debut fight when they were unable to beat the team of Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. Finn Balor finally debuting the Demon at this debut fight. You have to think that the Oppression and Luka Khan might have been caught off guard by the presence and the power of the Demon possesses. But tonight, they're not going up against Finn Balor, they're going up against his partner Sami Zayn in this match that was specially requested by the Oppression himself.
And his opponent, from across the back title over 205 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Here comes Sami Zayn making his way down the ring. You know, this whole thing pretty much started with Sami Zayn himself. Luka Khan originally had his sights set on Sami Zayn when he first got here. And every time Sami Zayn tried to oppose Luka Khan in the Oppression, it would just always lead to a 2-on-1 beatdown. That was until Luka Khan in the Oppression decided to mess with Finn Balor. Wait a second! Oh my God! The Oppression! From out of nowhere! Going on the attack on Sami Zayn before the bell even rang! And now the Oppression with Sami Zayn, knee to the head. The Oppression getting the surprise sneak attack on Sami Zayn before the match could even get started here. And now, on a huge elbow drop into the pin. 1, 2, no. The Oppression now looking to deal damage here to Sami Zayn, to get a little bit of revenge after what happened at this day we fight, as now the Oppression is completely taking it to Sami Zayn right now as he just takes his head off with a huge lariat. Into the pin once again. 1, 2, and Sami Zayn refuses to stay down. Sami Zayn now trying to get back to his feet here after that assault from the Oppression at the beginning of the match. But the Oppression not making it easy for Sami Zayn, and Sami in a whole lot of trouble as now looking at the Oppression again. Just using that whole 255-pound body weight against Sami Zayn here, and now more elbows into the corner. The Oppression now has Sami. And now what is this? Oh my goodness, butterfly backbreaker. And now into the pin. 2. And And again, Sami kicks out. And now into a camel clutch, the oppression just opposing his will on Sami Zayn here. It's been all the oppression here early on in this match. And Sami Zayn can't do a thing about it, but there you can see, reaching for the bottom rope. And now the oppression looking to deal more damage here. Now you have Sami Zayn up once again, fall away slam. And for the most part, it looks like the oppression is targeting that back of Sami Zayn. And oh my God, a huge choke slam. Into the pin off of the choke slam. 1, 2, no! The oppression has been delivering the assault on Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn will not stay down as again targeting that back as he hits another butterfly backbreaker and looking to go for another one. Here he goes. Wait a second, no! Sami now! Sami with the clothesline! And now Sami Zayn getting all fired up here. Kick to the midsection. Now off the ropes. Drop kick. And another single leg drop kick. The oppression tries to go for a clothesline, but gets caught with a neck breaker. This could be Sami's chance here. Sami now, up in the air, Blue Thunder Bomb! Has the legs hooked, shoulders pinned to the mat, but it's not enough. Sami Zayn finally has some life in him. And now, Hurricane Rana! Sami Zayn now in full control, the oppression back to his feet, but he's wobbly. Sami sends him into the corner. He's got him lined up here. Here he comes, the Haluva kick, no! The oppression, and now has him again for another choke slam. And now picks him up. And down goes Sami Zayn. 1, 2, and it's over. Give credit to Sami Zayn for trying to fight back here. But the oppression, thanks to that sneak attack at the beginning of the match, Sami Zayn didn't stand a chance. As you can see, he hit that Blue Thunder Bomb, but it was not enough to put it over the oppression here. And the oppression just completely destroying Sami Zayn in the middle of this match. So the oppression, Musa Khan get a bit of revenge from this daily fight by completely dismantling Sami Zayn in the middle of that ring. Wait a second, here's Finn Balor. Balor now checking on his former partner here. Wait a second. Look at this. Oh, and a steel chair to the back. And now Musa Khan. Here's the oppression. Going on the attack on Finn Balor and Sami Zayn.
tell you this is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Coming back in first at a combined weight of 417 pounds. Devin Anarchy, the Daredevil PJ Black, they are the new Wave Warriors.
And so here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back for some tag team action. As the New Wave Warriors will take on the Natural Predators here tonight. New Wave Warriors went the entire season, the entire last season without a win. But over the past couple of times they've been here in ZCW, they've been showing the growth as a tag team, even without a big win so far.
And their opponent, coming in with a combined weight of 470 pounds, they are Nathan Morgan, Braden Goldman, the Natural Predators.
The Natural Predators, on the other hand, they've been a very impressive tag team. And they only got their start here in ZCW at our our Christmas special about a year ago in Philadelphia on the pre-show, nonetheless. Since then, they got a tag title shot at Battle of the Gods. They came up short, but they left an impression on Darren Payne and Baron Corbin that night. And if I were Payne and Corbin, I'd be keeping my eyes out on these two, because they could be coming for those tag team titles sooner rather than later. So now it looks like Braden Goldman going to start off for his team and Devin Anarchy for his. The two tie up in the middle of the ring here. Braden Goldman with the waist lock now, with Devin Anarchy quickly transitioning into a chin lock. There you can see again Braden Goldman. Wait a second, no. Devin Anarchy now trying to go tit for tat with the former amateur wrestler here. He's now off the ropes, goes Devin Anarchy, ducks down, leapfrogs over, does Braden Goldman, and a huge hip toss. And Braden Goldman so far in control, and now down goes Devin Anarchy. Anarchy trying to get back to his feet, but Goldman just completely takes him down every time. But wait a second, this time Anarchy was able to move out of the way, and now Anarchy going off the ropes and gets caught once again. Into the pin, off of that slam from Braden Goldman. He's only lucky enough to get a one-count off of it. And Goldman seems to be on fire here, but Anarchy trying to get back into this. Goldman not letting it happen. Punch that! Oh my goodness! A huge lariat from Braden Goldman that just completely took out Devin Anarchy. That's now and another clothesline there. And now tag out to Nathan Morgan here. Now look at this. Over the back goes Devin Anarchy, and now just gives his arm to Nathan Morgan, and now it just looks like they're just playing with Devin Anarchy here. Just having a little fun with him. As now Nathan Morgan continues his assault on the arm. Like I said, Devin Anarchy and PJ Black last season, they didn't get a single win, but they've been showing their progress they've been showing their progress as a tag team by working together a lot better recently. As now you can see, look at Devin Anarchy with those forearm shots and a flapjack there, taking down Nathan Morgan. And now we're going to see PJ Black in the match for the first time. And now look at this, that Darewolf double foot stomp to the back of Nathan Morgan. The New Wave Warriors, the last time they were here, they went one-on-one. I mean, not one-on-one. They went up against the team of Michael Elgin and John Cena. And the match was very, very competitive. The New Wave Warriors giving Cena and Elgin a run for their money, but you know, in the end, John Cena and Michael Elgin coming out victorious. But you could definitely see PJ Black and Devin Anarchy. They're starting to gel well as a tag team, as a cohesive unit here. And ZCW, now look at this! Off of the Hurricane Rana into the pin. 2! And no! So I believe it will only be a matter of time before the New Wave Warriors finally find that big win and find themselves in that title picture. And now 2! No! Off of that crucifix pin there. And now tries to go for a drop kick. Does PJ Black. Does not get it. And now loose that's press from Nathan Morgan. PJ Black can get back to his feet here. PJ Black a little bit wobbly here. Look at this. Oh, and a big boot. Straight to the head of PJ Black. Down goes into the pin. Kind of wasted some time trying to take out Anarchy there. Can he get it? No, he can't. It's going to be a very interesting season to see what tag team steps up to the plate to challenge the dominant tag team of Baron Corbin and Darren Payne. The guys who won those tag titles at Fuel over a year ago, and since then they've taken on all challengers and they've beaten them all. Now you can see Goldman and Morgan working together pretty well here so far. PJ Black's going to have to make a tag out if he wants to get something going for his team here. There's now forearm shots from Goldman. Sends PJ Black into the corner. Huge clothesline. Brandon Goldman now. Oh, just a stomp to the face there. Oh my goodness. And look at the strength of Goldman on display. He's deadlifting PJ Black off of the ground for that huge powerbomb. But PJ was able to kick out. And it's not looking good for PJ Black here. Goldman now squaring up PJ Black, huge forearm. And looks like he's going to do it again. Here comes Brandon Goldman. No, this time misses. And now look at this. Dragon suplex. PJ Black with the Dragon suplex too. No. PJ Black was able to get the Dragon suplex on Brandon Goldman. And now, tag out there. And now, a huge assisted crossbody. And now Devin Anarchy taking out Nathan Morgan. This could be the New Wave Warriors' chance to finally get a big victory here. Devin Anarchy fighting back against Brandon Goldman. And off the ropes, but gets caught. German suplex. Devin Anarchy looked like he had something going there. But quickly got stopped. With that huge German suplex and another lariat. And right now it is not looking good for Devin Anarchy. Tag out to Nathan Morgan. Now what is this up in the air? Oh my god! Oh my goodness! He just lifted up Devin Anarchy all the way into the air, and Nathan Morgan caught him with that back suplex driver, and it's over. Nathan Morgan and Brandon Goldman with that devastating tag team maneuver there. A very nice victory for the Natural Predators moving forward here in ZCW. Now we get to see the strength open up his way once again with that deadlift powerbomb. And then this move right here, look at this. To strike the Bowman and get energy all the way up in the air. And then Nathan Morgan catching him for that backdrop driver. And that was it for Devin Anarchy and PJ Black.
Here are your winners, the Natural Predators.
The Natural Predators get a big win here in the middle of this ring. And like I said, Payne and Corbin, you better keep your eyes out for these two, because they could be looking for a rematch for those titles very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, during the commercial break, we got a little bit of an altercation. There you can see the Canadian Amazon, Lauren Richfield, coming out of the locker room. There you can see Candice LeRae lying in the middle of the ground there in the locker room.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Weighing 9 pounds from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
So it seems that those two rivalry is far from over, but for right now we're gonna move on, and we got a newcomer here to ZCW. This is Toni Storm, a world-renowned independent wrestler, fought all over the world, in the UK and the US and in Japan, facing off against some of the best female talent in the world. She might be going up against
And her opponent from Tampa, Florida, he is the Platinum Athlete, Alexis Boone.
Like I said, she might be going up against, you know, another one of those top-renowned, top-class, world-class female athletes here, Alexis Boone. Alexis Boone is coming off a major success story, coming off of This Day We Fight, after her and Elizabeth Priza, the new ZCW Women's Champion. They competed at This Day We Fight. They competed for the first time for that ZCW Championship. Alexis Boone came up short, but by the end, only match that pretty much anyone was talking about after the end of the show was that match between Elizabeth Priza and Alexis Boone. And you know, Alexis Boone, she can't be happy right now with just getting... You know, Alexis Boone is the type of person who wants it all, just not heart admiration. She wants your full attention. I don't think she got that when she failed to capture that CCW Women's Championship at This Day We Fight. But for right now, we've got to focus on Toni Storm here. Is right now into the armbar, but no, Toni Storm was able to roll out of it. Alexis Boone now with the headlock here. Now just reaching back on the head of Toni Storm. Toni Storm now. Send her off the ropes. Now here comes Toni Storm here. Oh, gets taken off guard with that clothesline. Now off the ropes comes Alexis Boone. He gets caught with the belly-to-belly suplex. Toni Storm, nice reaction time to catch Alexis Boone coming off the ropes with that belly-to-belly suplex. And now Storm looking to go up top. Alexis Boone in trouble, and she could sense it. So she moved out of the way. Very smart from Alexis Boone there. And now Toni Storm just inviting the Platinum Athlete back into the ring. And now Alexis Boone looking to take control here. Now, corner track kicks to the chest of Toni Storm here. And Alexis Boone doing a little taunting here, but gets caught by Toni Storm. Storm now staying on the attack here on Alexis Boone. Boone now sends her into the corner. Huge European uppercut. Pin here. Only good for two. Alexis Boone. You know, she's coming off that match very cocky, very confident. I mean, at This Day We Fight, she proved to be a legit competitor here in ZCW. Probably one of the best athletes in ZCW today. She proved that in her match against Elizabeth Priza. I don't think most athletic woman in ZCW is enough for her. She wants to be ZCW Women's Champion. And you know, she has not forgotten about that moment. She cannot, there has to be a side of her that has not forgotten about what happened at this daily fight when she got caught by Elizabeth Frieza into a Romero special / Dragon Sleeper combination and forced Alexis Foon to tap out in the middle of that ring. So not the fact that she just, look at this, speaking of submission, she's got Toni Storm into a nice figure 4 leg lock here. So like I said, not only did she not gain the ZCW Women's Championship, she was also forced to tap out. And that's only adding salt to the wound there. As Toni Storm was able to reverse the pressure of that figure 4 leg lock and a drop kick to the knee. Storm now. The headlock here now continues to go to work on the leg of Alexis Foon. As she just drops her with that dragon screw leg whip. Drop kick there by Toni Storm. Alexis Foon now in trouble. Toni Storm now. Huge jumping clothesline from Storm. And now Toni Storm going up top. Alexis Foon in trouble. Double axe handle. Double axe handle there from Toni Storm. Running neck breaker. And Alexis Foon could be in trouble here. Storm now lining her up. And now what is this? Hazard. Fisherman suplex. And now look at this. In the middle of the ring. 2. No. Storm almost had her there. Could Storm put this one away? Can she defeat the Platinum Athlete? No. Alexis Foon moves out of the way. Now look at this. Tries to go from the belly suplex. Does not get it. Storm was able to get out of it. Oh, and a huge face buster there from the Platinum Athlete. Alexis Foon now. Oh my goodness. The strength on display. Deadlift gut wrench suplex. And now picking up Toni Storm super kick. And now picks her up again. And she's gonna follow it up with the Platinum Lariat. This one is over. Alexis Foon picking up a well-needed victory here against Toni Storm. You know that had to be a little bit of a message to Elizabeth Frieza that this is far from over. She is coming back for that title with a vengeance. As there you can see, completely taking the head off of Toni Storm with that Platinum Lariat.
Here's your winner, Alexis Foon.
Alexis Foon picking up, like I said, a very well-needed victory. And you can see the look on her face. Every match she gets closer, getting back into that, getting one step closer to facing Elizabeth Frieza once again. Wait a minute. It looks like Foon's asking for a mic here. Well, Alexis Boone pretty much laying down the challenge. Boone frees up part 2 at Turmoil. Alexis Boone wants to fix what she deemed wrong at this day we fight. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of this day we fight, it's a rematch for the ZCW Pride Championship as the new champion, Sami Callihan, defends his title against the former champion, Kota Ibushi. And that match is happening right now. Here comes Kota Ibushi, and now as we speak, the former champion, former ZCW Pride champion, making his way down to the ring. Take on the man who took that title away from him. At this day we fight, Sami Callihan. Kota Ibushi, you know, he had a very, very nice long run with that title, defeating the likes of Roman Reigns and Finn Balor. Kota Ibushi and his owner a very resilient wrestler, but once he got caught with that stretch muffler by Sami Callihan, there was really nothing he could do at that point. Had no choice but to tap out, but tonight he has a chance to redeem himself and get back that ZCW Pride. Here comes Sami Callihan, making his way down to the ring, the new ZCW Pride champion. Last season was a pretty crazy ride for Sami Callihan, but what I believe to be one of the best seasons for a ZCW competitor. The man who destroyed Dean Ambrose, the man who made it to the semifinals of the ZCW Tag Team World Tournament, the man who defeated Finn Balor at Battle of the Gods, and the man who defeated Kota Ibushi for the ZCW Pride Championship. At this day we fight, Sami Callihan had one hell of a season. But that season did not end on a high note, because after he won that title, he was attacked by the man he took out himself, Dean Ambrose. And there you can see it. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The ZCW Pride Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the ZCW Pride Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the female perspective of time over the 100 pounds, Kota Ibushi, and his opponent from Ohio, over the 206 pounds, he is the reigning, defending ZCW Pride Champion, Sami Callihan.
Kota Ibushi, Sami Callihan, a rematch from This Day We Fight. Can Ibushi beat Callihan in their second encounter? Will Callihan be known as a one-hit wonder, or can he get the job done for a second time? Tries to go for a huge pump kick, misses! Kota Ibushi had it scouted! 2! No, wait a second! Callihan now! Wait a second, Ibushi! Roll up! 1, 2! No! Kota Ibushi almost had it there! And now, Ibushi! And catches Callihan off the ropes with a huge drop kick. Ibushi now. Snapmare. A spinal tap there. Kota Ibushi, understandably so, getting right into this one. You can see Callihan try to get the early advantage in this match, but Kota Ibushi was having none of it. As now Kota Ibushi now trying to catch Callihan. Look at these kicks into the corner. And now Callihan in big trouble on the ropes. And a hesitation drop kick from Kota Ibushi. Ibushi now has Callihan snap suplex. Into the pin here, hooks the leg, one, only getting a 1 count though. And Callihan early on in this match in a lot of trouble. He's got to find a way to stop this onslaught of Kota Ibushi. But Ibushi is not letting up one bit. Ibushi now with the kicks. Wait a second, Callihan now tries to go on the attack, tries to go for a forearm, does not get it. Ibushi now with more slaps to the head here. And a forearm. Now look at this, Ibushi now, quickly, with the small package! The small package pin! Only getting a 2. But that was a close 2 count. As now Ibushi, wait a second, Callihan now sends him into the corner. Huge knee from Sami Callihan! And down goes Kota Ibushi! Cover 1! No! Kick to the back there. Sami Callihan now in control after completely catching Kota Ibushi off guard with that huge knee and a close. Oh my goodness! Speaking of clothesline, that clothesline just took out both Callihan and Ibushi to the outside. As now Callihan going to work on Kota Ibushi here, sending Kota Ibushi multiple times into the guardrail. And look at this. Oh my goodness, back first. Callihan now has Kota Ibushi. Ibushi in trouble. Now Callihan looking to go for a German suplex. No! Kota Ibushi was able to move out of the way. And a huge running lariat from Kota Ibushi. Hard-hitting action already here in this Pride title fight. 2! No! You can see Ibushi not agreeing with the count there. Probably getting a little frustrated already. It's probably not the smartest thing to do. Sami Callihan is the type of guy who likes to play mind games with his opponents, tries to get inside his opponent's head. And now look at this, Callihan going off the ropes here. No, gets caught with a scoop power slam. And now, springboard moonsault. Off of that springboard moonsault into the pin, but only gets a 2. You can hear the crowd trying to will Kota Ibushi back into this. Callihan now getting out of whatever Ibushi was going for. Oh my goodness! Just completely takes out Kota Ibushi there. 2! No! And now Callihan finally trying to slow down this match a little bit. He knows he does not want to go the same pace with Ibushi. Now Sami Callihan, he's not a slow man. He's very fast paced. He's very aggressive. But Kota Ibushi, he's just on another level when it comes to, oh my goodness, now look at this! And this is the Sami Callihan we're starting to know here. Now targeting the leg of Kota Ibushi. Now Ibushi now has to really kick himself out of that hold there. But you can see the damage is pretty much already done here. Is now Kota Ibushi, he's got a target on that leg. And Callihan knows it. Just dropping right down on the right leg of Kota Ibushi. Callihan now just working over both legs of Ibushi here. trying to take away the man's speed, the man's agility. Now Callihan just taking a bit of a break here. Ibushi trying to get back to his feet. And Callihan now sees him back up. Oh, and a drop kick to the knee again. It was the knee-based offense from Callihan that ultimately led to Kota Ibushi's downfall in their last match. So Ibushi's got to be very, very wary, very cautious of when Callihan tries to go for the knee, and he does again. Callihan, the ultimate opportunist, into the pin. 2. No! He's gonna have to find some way to counter those attacks. Wait a second. Right as soon as I say that, counters that elbow. And now tries to go on the attack. Callihan just straight on the attack once again. Now Callihan, huge shot to the chest. And outside the ring goes Kota Ibushi. Now Callihan, look at this! Oh my goodness! He just rammed his entire body into Kota Ibushi. Just ran straight at him. And Callihan all fired up right now. Ibushi is out cold on the outside of the ring. And Callihan looking to take advantage here. Kota Ibushi is down and out, but wait a second, Callihan now. Texas Cloverleaf in the middle of the ring. Texas Cloverleaf from Sami Callihan. And Kota Ibushi in a lot of trouble. Kota Ibushi's gonna have to find a way to get out of this hold if he wants to survive. Callihan just reaching back on the leg. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Look at Ibushi. He just completely rolled himself out of the Texas Cloverleaf and caught Callihan with a drop kick and a monkey flip from Kota Ibushi. And now Ibushi telling Callihan to get back to his feet here. Callihan is in trouble. Poison Frankensteiner. Poison Frankensteiner. Callihan just landed right on the top of his head. 1, 2, no! And Ibushi can't believe it. Callihan, though, in big trouble. As now Ibushi. Nice Northern Light suplex there. Now Ibushi, what's he thinking of here? Kota Ibushi now. Oh, wait a second. He has him. He's got him lined up next to that. And now Kota Ibushi on the top rope. Look at this Phoenix Splash. No! Ibushi missed with the Phoenix Splash. And now Callihan. Brain Buster. And now Callihan again picks him up. Has him up. Sit out powerbomb from Sami Callihan. 2. No! Callihan caught Ibushi. And now look at this. Setting up that headlock driver. The headlock driver. Wait a second. No. Kota Ibushi. Fireman's carry takedown. And now look at this. Callihan has the leg here. Wait a second, turns him around. Small package from Sami Callihan 2. No! And now Ibushi in trouble. Callihan has a leg up. It's caught with another drop kick from Ibushi. And now Kota Ibushi. Oh my goodness! What a standing corkscrew moonsault. 1, 2. No! Callihan getting the shoulder up. And now Callihan in a lot of trouble. And now Sami Callihan. Oh my goodness! Pele kick from Kota Ibushi. And now this looks to be the end for Sami Callihan. Wait a second, no! Callihan gets out of it. Callihan, what is this? What is this? Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Kota Ibushi landing right on his neck. No, but it's not over. But Callihan picking him up once again. Has him headlock driver. This is it. Sami Callihan retains his ZC Pride Champion. Oh, he does it. I have no idea how Ibushi was able to kick out the headlock driver. And now you can see Callihan getting upset. Ibushi fighting back here. Kota Ibushi. And now, not a huge thrust kick. Another standing corkscrew moonsault. And this could be the end for Sami Callihan. He got caught with that huge kick to the back of the head. And now Callihan in trouble. Could he be looking for the last right sit out powerbomb? No! Callihan gets out of it. And now Sami Callihan has Kota Ibushi up on his shoulders. Death Valley driver. Death Valley driver. 2. No! Unbelievable! And now Callihan lining up this shot here. And now he picks up Kota Ibushi. And now off the ropes goes Sami Callihan. Gets caught! Arm drag from Kota Ibushi. And now Kota Ibushi, huge clothesline to the outside. And Kota Ibushi ain't control. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Look! It's Ambrose! Dean Ambrose, the man who attacked Callihan at This Day We Fight! Ambrose! Now staring right at Callihan! And Callihan looks like he's just seen a ghost. Wait a second, Ibushi! Still up on the top rope! Still up on the top rope! Oh my goodness! But he caught Ambrose! He caught Ambrose! And on a huge pump kick from Callihan. Callihan now has him. Has him. Got him hooked. What in the world is this? Oh my god! Butterfly pile driver. From Sami Callihan. 1, 2, and it's over. For really back in the match we've just seen between these two amazing competitors, Callihan. I thought this match was over right after he hit that headlock driver, but Ibushi, like I said, he's one of the most resilient wrestlers in professional wrestling today. But this is when the whole tide shift for Kota Ibushi in this match, and now you can see he was trying to go up with the top rope. I can only guess he was going for Sami Callihan, but Callihan with enough wherewithal to get out of the way, and instead he hit Ambrose instead. And that was where Sami Callihan took advantage, hit him with the butterfly pile driver. And that would do it for Kota Ibushi and still ZCW Pride Champion Sami Callihan. So Sami Callihan, I guess you could say with a bit of help from Ambrose, keeps his ZCW Pride Championship. Wait a minute! Ambrose is still in the ring, and here comes Dean Ambrose! You know he didn't forget what happened at Takedown. And now he's going to finish what he started at This Day We Fight. As now, look at this! God, a huge elbow drop to the back of the head of Callihan. Now Dean has Callihan again. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds from Dean Ambrose. And now Ambrose taking out the trash, and outside of the ring goes Callihan. Wait a second, Ibushi! You know Ibushi can't be too happy with Ambrose interfering in his match. Tries to catch Ambrose with the kick. Ambrose saw it coming, and now Ibushi in trouble as he gets hit with dirty deeds. Ambrose laying out both competitors. Ambrose making a huge statement here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Ladies weighed 91 first. Strong one tag, not overtime, or running on 250 pounds. The cleaner, Kenny Omega.
It's now time for a main event of the evening. Kenny Omega goes one-on-one. The man of 1,000 deaths, Mil Muertes, to determine the new #1 contender for the ZCW World Champion, Seth Rollins. Kenny Omega getting a very lucky break here. First match back here in ZCW, he's already got a chance to become #1 contender for the ZCW World title. Can he make it happen against the man of 1,000 deaths, Mil Muertes? We are definitely going to find out.
And his opponent, from beyond the grave, weighing 255 pounds,
Mil Muertes, like I said, he's a man here in ZCW who, like Sami Callihan, just completely dominated this entire season. I mean, he went one-on-one. His debut match, he went one-on-one with Randy Orton and won. I mean, he has 2 pinfall victories over the likes of John Cena. He won the first ever Battle of the Gods, Battle Royal. He competed in ZCW's biggest, competed in the main event of ZCW's biggest pay-per-view to date. This day we fight in front of 40,000 people. Mil Muertes has had one hell of a year, or had one hell of a season, I should say. But can he repeat that same success that he had last season into this season? Because he's going up against a man on a mission. Kenny Omega made it perfectly clear that his intention here in ZCW is to become ZCW World Champion. If you know Kenny Omega, you know he's definitely a man who is willing to do anything and everything to make sure that he leaves with the victory. And I can promise you, tonight will be no different, especially when he's going up against a monster like Mil Muertes. Now Kenny Omega, already the first one to attack here, tries to go for some chops on Mil Muertes, but it doesn't look like it's doing much effect. And Mil Muertes is completely shrugging it off, and Kenny, I don't know if... And now Mil Muertes on the attack here. Huge knee lifts to the midsection. Kenny Omega, and Omega in trouble early on in this match. Now one clothesline, second clothesline. Maybe going for a trifecta, and he does. So Mil Muertes already in control of this one. Kenny Omega taken off guard here. Kenny Omega, Kenny Omega, when you look at a man like Kenny Omega, oh, wait a second, look at this, right here, small package, only gets a 1 count out for it. Kenny Omega, he might seem like a ridiculous man, he might seem like sort of crazy in a sense, but take nothing away, this man is a ring general. He is an absolute genius in the middle of that ring. The man is no fool, but Mil Muertes is just straight power and dominance against almost anyone he goes up against, and only getting a 2 off of that clothesline. So it's going to see if it's going to be interesting to see if Kenny's smart intelligence can overcome the raw strength and intensity of Mil Muertes. Because now Mil Muertes picking up Kenny Omega. Omega in trouble now. Now look at it. Oh my goodness! Kenny now taking out Mil Muertes there. Kenny now, what's he thinking over here? Oh! Mil Muertes just trying to go straight after Kenny Omega. Kenny quickly to catch him off guard with that kick to the head. Tries to go for a double axe handle. Mil Muertes moves out the way, and there's the strength I was talking about. This completely tosses Kenny Omega up in the air like he's nothing. And now has Kenny by the head here. Gonna send him into the guard railing. And now Kenny Omega looks to be in a lot of trouble here. And now, Omega now. As now Mil Muertes just continues his assault on Kenny Omega. It's not looking good for Omega right now. Oh, just sent head first into the ring post. Mil Muertes now getting back into the ring here. Now gonna look up to break up the count. Oh, and a huge knee. And so far, Kenny Omega can do absolutely nothing to stop this onslaught by Mil Muertes. Mil Muertes now has Kenny Omega. Oh, it just sends him back first once again. Once again, Kenny Omega in huge trouble. As now, oh my goodness, look at this. Mil Muertes has Kenny Omega. Oh my goodness gracious, with a huge choke slam to the outside on that thinly padded floor. As now Mil Muertes brings Kenny Omega back into the ring. Now this could be it for Kenny already too. No, he barely got the shoulder up. And you could see that choke slam to the outside just took everything out of Omega, but Omega staying in it. It's now Mil Muertes. Now what's he going for here? Oh, transitions to the back just so he can get that abdominal stretch here. It's more of a technical side you rarely see from Mil Muertes. And now he's just completely stretching out Kenny Omega here. And Omega can do very little about it. Now he just decides to let him go. That's pretty much what Mil Muertes will stop his assault when he wants to. As now, look at this, Mil Muertes, huge clotheslines into the corner. Mil Muertes now, he is not letting up on Kenny Omega whatsoever, and Omega is in huge trouble. First match back, this is not the way I believe Kenny Omega would want this night to go. Wait a second, Kenny moves out of the way of that clothesline this time. And now look at this, Kenny now with some strength, have him up on his shoulders. And now into the, springboard moonsault. And now Kenny into the pin, 2, no. Kenny Omega finally had a chance to get something going after Mil Muertes missed the clothesline. And now Kenny coming back with some shots, but again Mil Muertes catches him. And now Mil Muertes with some punches now. And now Mil Muertes going off the rope. Like it's caught, tilt-a-whirl, backbreaker from Kenny Omega. Cover, 2, no, kick out from Mil Muertes. Now Omega off the rope. Big boot! A big pump kick from Kenny Omega there. As now Kenny up on the middle rope here. Kenny positioned on the middle rope. And now has Mil Muertes. It caught him there. With that Hurricane Rana. Now Mil Muertes in a lot of trouble. He's wobbly now. Kenny Omega now. He going now? Huge knee to the midsection. Now look at this. Leg drop bulldog, leaping leg drop bulldog there from Kenny Omega. Omega now hooking the leg, but it's still not enough to get the victory over Mil Muertes. Like I said, this is a man who was only pinned once last season, and that came at the end of the season at this baby fight. Now, oh my goodness, look at the last string of Kenny Omega just deadlifting Mil Muertes off the ground with that gut wrench suplex. As now look at Kenny going up top. And now, look at this, 450 splash from Kenny Omega. 1, 2, no! Kenny Omega, man, it's like he can do practically anything in that ring. Omega now has Mil Muertes where he wants him. Sends Mil Muertes outside of the ring. Lining up Mil Muertes here. He's lining him up. Here comes Kenny Omega with the Tope con Hilo. And down goes Mil Muertes. Mil Muertes now in a lot of trouble. This could be Kenny's chance. Kenny Omega now picking up the monster. Gonna send him back into the ring. Wait a second. Kenny now going for the pin, picking up Mil Muertes. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Oh, look at this. Kenny Omega now. Cross-legged fisherman buster. Into the pin again. 1, 2. No. Again, Mil Muertes kick it out. And Omega can't believe it. Omega now, he's got to think of something here. Mil Muertes back to his feet, and Kenny Omega, you can just see just taunting the man of 1,000 deaths. And now Mil Muertes in trouble. Wait a second, moves out of the way of that pump kick, and now a full Nelson slam by Mil Muertes. And Kenny could be in trouble. It looks like he's setting him up for that flatliner. Is Mil Muertes. Wait a second, picks him up. Wait a second, no! Kenny, now! Back suplex! A back suplex reversal from Kenny Omega. There's now Omega picking up Mil Muertes. Punch to the head. And now look at this, dragon suplex! Dragon suplex from Mil Muertes. 1, 2, no! A kick out there, but Kenny now. Kenny Omega lining him up once again, and another big boot. Another big boot from Kenny Omega. And Omega is far from done. Going up the ropes again, and a huge clothesline. And now just stomping away. Maybe out of pure anger. As now he's just completely laying it into Mil Muertes here. As now Kenny has Mil Muertes by the head. Gonna send Mil Muertes outside of the ring, and he does. And Kenny now getting a little confident here, getting a little cocky. And now, wait a second, distracting the referee. Wait a minute! Who in the... Wait! That's the Young Bucks! The Young Bucks! Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson! Super kick! Where in the world did the Young Bucks come from? And now look at this! Oh my goodness! Mil Muertes getting taken out by the Young Bucks! And now the Young Bucks getting out of here! And the referee didn't see a darn thing! As now, Kenny has Mil Muertes! Oh, wait a second! What is this? Has him! Oh, wait a second! Kreuzraf! Kreuzraf! 1, 2... And Kenny beats Mil Muertes! Kenny Omega pins Mil Muertes! And he will be going on to Turmoil to face Seth Rollins for the ZCW World Championship. The Young Bucks coming out of nowhere. I didn't even know the Young Bucks were even... Look at this! The Young Bucks just completely... I have no idea where they came from. I believe they came from the crowd, but... That was enough to give Kenny Omega the clear advantage. And then hits Mil Muertes with Kreuzraf, and he got a new #1 contender.
Kenny Omega!
So thanks to the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega is now going on to Turmoil to face Seth Rollins for the ZCW World Championship. Now wait a second, you can see the Young Bucks now coming back from the crowd and getting back into the ring. What a sight this is. The Young Bucks, Kenny Omega. The men that completely run the independent circuit of professional wrestling have made their way here to ZCW. The Elite are here in ZCW.